Hey everyone, Jamie here. Welcome back to another video on my channel. And today I want to talk about anxiety and specifically what's known as the 3-3-3 rule for dealing with anxiety. Now, I don't know if I've ever talked about this on my channel, but I am a person who has definitely struggled and had my run-ins with anxiety. A lot of it came about because I had to have open heart surgery when I was just 10 years old, and I was exposed to the idea of my own mortality at a young age. And for me, the trigger, so to speak, for anxiety was basically being somewhere where I felt I couldn't get to medical assistance quick enough. So long drives out in the middle of nowhere, maybe when I was road tripping. And over the years, there's been different things that have basically caused those feelings to come back. I think overall I'm better, but there are certain instances where maybe you experience something traumatic in life, maybe something bad happens to someone that you love or someone that's close to you, and the feelings can be right there. So let me just say at the beginning of this video, I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist or a doctor. This is not medical advice in any way, shape, or form. I just thought I would talk about how I have learned to cope and live with anxiety. And one of those ways was by learning what's called the 3-3-3 method for dealing with anxiety. And so some of you may be aware of this, some of you may not. But the 3-3-3 method of dealing with anxiety basically has to do with sight, sound, and sense or movement or touch or physical. So what you see, what you hear, and what you can do with your arms. So if you're a person who has regularly struggled with anxiety, or maybe you've had a panic attack before, the method is that in the moment when that panic attack comes on, you put into practice these three things, and you start with sight. So wherever you are in the moment when the anxiety comes in and is very heavy, you look around and you identify three physical things. And so like right now as I'm driving, I see someone has a nice shed and I like the way they painted their door. I see a school bus that has a flag on it, which is decorated really cool. And I'm looking at an old church building that's probably from the 1800s, has a really neat steeple. So that's kind of the first thing, is you kind of distract your brain, so to speak, by observing maybe something that you wouldn't notice otherwise because of the anxiety. The second thing is you listen, and you listen for sounds. And so maybe if you're driving, you can roll down your window a little bit. Maybe if you're in your home or an apartment, you can take note of the sounds that are around you. The key thing is that you want to identify three sounds that are your senses are picking up, and then you want to just think about what are those three sounds. Oh, and you could, whatever it is, Maybe you hear a train, or maybe you hear traffic, or maybe you hear a plane flying over, or maybe you hear people talking. Maybe somebody has music on, and you allow your brain to recognize those sounds. And again, all of this is designed to take your mind off of maybe the crippling anxiety that you're feeling. So sight, sound, and then finally, number 3, what you want to do is you want to do some sort of physical movement. So maybe you stretch, or if you can, maybe if you're not driving like I am, you get up and you do go for a walk, or you do a jumping jack, or maybe you lift a weight, or something physical, some sort of motion with your body that helps you, again, take your mind off of the anxiety that you're feeling inside of you. And there's a lot of creative ways you can do that last one by coming up with doing something physical. Sometimes maybe you do a sprint, or for me, I like swimming. I like being in the water. Maybe you go for a swim, and you allow your body to feel what's happening, around you in the water. So those are just a few things that I've learned with the 3-3-3 method of dealing with anxiety. If you've ever dealt with anxiety, and you have a tip, leave a comment below. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychiatrist or psychologist. This is just my own experience, and I know that right now, especially with all this craziness in the world, people are struggling more than ever with anxiety. And so I just thought I'd make that quick video today. Let me know your thoughts below. If you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and leave a comment and let me know you're watching from. Have a great day.